Aquarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just looking at a bit of sort of everything in general, just a bit of a backup reading for the December kind of energy, mostly focusing on the first week or so here. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support. It does really help out, so thank you so much. This week I've got the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. The lenormand I am using is the Mia Mondo lenormand. I also have here the Money Moves Oracle deck, as well as the Sweet Love Tea Oracle. Okay, getting into it for you, Aquarius. We are just going to sort of go over, just a check-in on career stuff, on love stuff. Mostly finding this week platonic relationships are at the forefront this week in the energy. So we're looking at, friends and family stuff as well, especially coming up to Christmas. Want to make sure we sort of know what's going on with those situations. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for our Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Firstly, seeing the nostalgia energy. Focus on the here and now. You can kind of see the two women sitting here in the cafe, and one of them is, her thoughts are up here in space, Aquarius, thinking about all the things that have happened in the past, not actually engaged in the conversation between her and this person. I do kind of feel as though for you guys, it's not so much about focusing on the past. It's about just that being up in space and focusing on your dreams and just focusing on stuff that is not relevant to the right here, the right now stuff going on. So you may be really having trouble paying attention this week to what's going on right in front of you. You may be finding your thoughts drifting quite a lot this week, Aquarius. It's giving that you kind of, for some of you, it's giving like things that it's not so much things that have happened in the past. It seems to be things that haven't happened in the past that you're struggling. They keep sort of interrupting your thought processes here. You keep going back to, oh, I should have said this. Oh, I should have said that. But and then you're not paying attention to the conversation as it's happening. And so then you're not, it's just prolonging that process, because then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I should have heard what they said, and I should have said this when, and you're still, 2 steps behind the conversation, I kind of feel. So just maybe needing to pay a little bit more attention to what's actually going on right here, right now in front of you this week. It's just, I just kind of feeling it's just a bit of energy of just feeling like you're a few steps behind this week, and you're just off in space a little bit, Aquarius. You're really struggling to keep your thoughts focused, drifting off into thought a little bit here. We do have the mural energy coming through. Be your own first priority. And we do see that mural where this girl painting a mural or drawing a mural here on the wall. It's like the writing's on the wall. It's like, I kind of feel like this sort of is talking about an activity for you, Aquarius, that, if you do start to see, that you are having trouble in drifting off into thought quite a lot, doing little activities, because I know when I paint, for example, I paint quite a lot, but also even, when you're doing random things like doing the dishes or, you're just doing basic activities that you kind of, it allows your mind to just drift off into, random thoughts. Maybe allowing yourself some special, some time specifically to allow your thoughts to sort of drift off and wander and, just think about random things, so that you're not doing that when it's important. You're not doing that to somebody, that you're able to refocus on the here and now when you're given a task that needs your presence. So maybe doing things like, even Sudoku or coloring in books and things like that. Just little things where you can just, go off and do that activity for half an hour and allow your sort of mind to kind of just drift away and not pay attention to what's going on. You're just coloring. La 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 la. So maybe, making that an actual activity for yourself this week, just so that it's not affecting you in a negative way. Just coming through like that a little bit here, Aquarius. Because I do feel as though there's the potential for this to just get on top of you this week if you allow it to drift too far away from reality. Aquarius, anything else going on for Aquarius that they need to be aware of this week? Clarify that second card. Why are we seeing that? Is that... just wanting to double clarify for Aquarius here. Is that an ending or a new beginning we're focusing on with that situation for Aquarius? It's more a transformation. Because it is kind of a relatively straightforward message coming through here, Aquarius. Because, these two came out together. So we do have the ring and the dog have come out together. So straight away we're looking at a platonic relationship in your life. Okay, the dog does talk about a friendship, someone very loyal and supportive kind of energy, a companion, someone that you have a strong relationship with here. But then we do have the coffin coming through, which, it can talk about the end of something, so that's why I wanted to sort of clarify that. But we are actually looking more so at the transformative energy of the coffin with that being clarified by the tree, which is all about growth. Okay, so it's changing, it's growing, it's maturing, it's transforming. Things that have ended in this relationship are transforming into new things. Okay, so it's not, the friendship's not ending, anything like that. It's just certain elements, a cycle ends and a new one begins kind of energy. So it's that kind of energy of, like when you and your friends first become parents and, your relationships change dramatically because, you used to go out clubbing and now you're all talking about baby stuff, the relationship changing. So it's not changing, certain phases of the relationship have ended, but it's got to do with growth and transformation of the relationship. So it's that kind of energy that, our clubbing, partying days are over. Now we're moving into this new phase of being parents. It's giving that kind of energy. So, it could be a few different things, though. It doesn't necessarily need to be the parent example there. I'm just using that as a sort of example of how a close friendship or relationship may change, that personal experience, right? So we are just seeing some sort of growth and change coming through. It's not so much that you're seeing the growth coming through. It's that you're getting news about the growth, the communication about this. So we have the letter here, clarifying that, as well as the clover. So you are receiving some sort of communication that is sort of, it's kind of like warning you that certain things are about to end or transform in this connection and we're looking into a new phase. So, in the same example of we're about to become parents, it's the news of we're about to become parents. Our relationship, you're kind of sitting here realizing, oh, what's our relationship going to look like now? if that person's becoming a parent for the first time, what is that going to do to our relationship? That's what it's sort of talking about here. So it's learning about a situation that is soon to change or transform in some kind of a way. And you maybe are a little bit worried about the way that this may change. So we do see the clover there though, so it's telling you to, invest in this situation. Take a chance that this is going to work out for the best, because with the clover supporting that, luck surrounds that situation. It's, good luck. This is actually good news, good communication. In the long run, it's growing in a good kind of way. It pays off to invest in this situation. Don't worry about the ending. Focus more on the transformative energy, the growth and the maturity that this relationship is, about to come into. All right, Aquarius, having a look at career, work and career for Aquarius, please. Work, career, and finances. Anything Aquarius needs to be aware of with work, career, and finances. So, Aquarius, firstly, we have the gambling card. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. And shedding. Reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So this is talking about the way that you spend. All right, Aquarius, it's time to really shed the old skin with the way that we spend money, the way that we waste money. Okay, some of you, this is not necessarily just gambling. This is some sort of, it's a negative, well, not even fully negative, like it doesn't necessarily, it's like addictive kind of energy. Like, it could be gambling, it could be an actual addiction that you're spending money on. It could just be like even, buying the really expensive types of food, buying takeout all the time instead of making meals. It's just wasting money a little bit here. It's just talking about the way that you're kind of, you maybe someone that buys a lot of grocery items and then doesn't even use them. They just get thrown away. It's looking at those sorts of things, looking at, are you spending too much money on alcohol, on gambling? Are you just throwing money away on subscription services? It's those sorts of things, like looking at where you really, what habits are you in when it comes to spending, that you are needing to sort of metamorphosize the way that you're looking at those, and thinking about, not spending on things where it kind of feels like it's literally just throwing money away, wasting money. It does talk about wastage, all right? Wastage of money. So, like I said, for some of you, it's not necessarily even a negative thing. It's like subscription services that you're just wasting money because you don't even watch it. So why are you paying for it? That kind of thing. But we'll have a look here with love as well. Aquarius. Anything Aquarius needs to know in regards to love, please. Cards are so hard to shuffle. Oh, I just had that for Gemini, was it? Which is very interesting. It's actually a stronger message for you than what we saw for Gemini, which is very interesting to me. Something in the air sign energy at the moment, okay? But because we do see, firstly, the sweet allure card. Look at those beautiful flowers blooming, okay? Pay attention to that word. Mystery, believe, let go. Embrace the unknown and let love bloom on its own. All right, so this is about not enforcing direction, just allowing love to come naturally. Letting go of the need to control love, and, just believing that love can bloom for you, Aquarius. And this is quite interesting because we do see the love blooms energy. A romance blossoms into full-blown feelings, unfolding beauty possible. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is, you believing that love can, you really can open yourself up to the idea of love, and that it can happen for you, and that you can, experience this. And the blooming energy, I'm hearing the name, like I'm hearing Orlando Bloom. So for some of you, there may even be like a reference to do with, flowers blooming. There may be something happening when it comes to love this week, specifically that's going to have the word bloom. I don't know what else that means. Blossoming, blooming, something. There does seem to be some sort of strong connection to the word bloom for a lot of you here. Like when flower blooms, like flowers opening up rather than being, closed rosebuds. It's open energy, and being open to the possibilities of love for yourself this week, either way. Okay, there is definitely, love on the horizon one way or another. So being very open to that and allowing it to take you where it wants to take you, Aquarius. That's what we have for you this week. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements. Leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.